Hello. Good afternoon. How are we doing? How is everybody? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah. Okay. We are back working on our little hourglass. And I want, if you can tell from the text, the title, I want to try to be texturing today. There's still a couple of things to do, mainly in that I think I need to put like a little loop here to be like almost like a little carabiner, maybe that it's like connected to. And I need to like connect everything because currently everything is like in pieces. It's all in pieces. Too fast, a little too close to the sun. Hello, Das. How's the game treating you? I can see that you've been playing it all day. Digimon Go Burr. You're going to be further ahead than me because I'm on like. Oh, you got two ultras, nice. I have three ultras. I'm on chapter 6, I want to say, in the story. I'm not beaten the game, so I've only got up to chapter 6. I'm at 4th. Yeah, yeah. Because you're actively playing it, you will probably overtake me. Maybe tonight I'll just have like a Digimon game session. Since I picked it back up at the weekend. Oh, fun. Yeah, I'm on 3 ultras in my party, but I think I have a mega in my digibank. I have like achieved mega status, but I don't think my party size is big enough. I'm trying to remember. I only briefly played it at the weekend. I want to try to get back into it. Go figure. The neurodivergent brain is like, oh, friend is also playing game. Oh, that makes me want to play more. Okay. Lo-fi. Okay, so I said I was going to try to make like a little carabiner loop. I think another Taurus would probably help here. Triangle. Okay, we want to rotate this on this axis. Like that. That's the one. fucking go. And they got to go, so come on, get it now. If you do the usual check of, are we on shuffle? Yes, we are on shuffle. Whenever the same artist plays twice, I'm like, are we on shuffle? No, we are on shuffle. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Oh, thank you for subscribing to the tier 2. Special tier 2. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you, friend. Hi, comic. When I loot that kid's ballet. Bitch. Mm-hmm. She's smooth. Let's scale this. That way. So, what's your team like at the moment, then, Das? If you've got an alt, sorry, 2. If you've got 2 ultimates, what's your team looking like? I'm curious. I told you mine yesterday. I'm currently running Angelmon, Garudamon, and Black Garurumon. I'm gonna put you there, and then we're gonna do another one like there-ish. Jinryumon, Rapidmon, Little Greymon with reserves of Cyclonemon. Nice. I said you'd like Jinryumon. Told you I'd like that. You'd like that one. Sticking to pure Rapidmon, Terriermon line then. Didn't decide to deviate. I'm trying to think. I think my black Garurumon is my Terriermon. My starting Digimon. I think that's the loop I took. Scale it like that. Cup of tea. Rapidmon's pretty cool, but I'm not a big fan of the mega form. Looks like Optimus Prime. It's just a brick. Not my vibe. Not. I remember now because we literally said yesterday. Not black. Where Garurumon, my Terriermon went down Guttermon line and is currently my Angelmon, whom I wish to become Magnadramon. Magnadramon is one of my faves, if not my favorite. Love Magnadramon. Not my fave either, but hey, we'll see. I mean, it's Digimon, so just branch it. Evo choices are not too bad. Essentially, Terriermon can evolve into their natural lines easiest, it seems. They have the lowest requirements. Yes, I think that is how the Digimon story games tend to do it. Their natural line is the easiest to achieve, but you can branch. As I said, you'll go backwards and forwards. And in fact, it's good to do so because what you could do, here's a little bit of stratagems for you. Is if you go back down and you go to Gatomon, you go up to Angelmon, you can get healing moves from Angelmon. You get healing moves added into your move pool, and then you can go back down and then go back up into a different Digimon, but you can still have those healing moves. And also some holy ones. So that's like the general idea. So there's a lot of ways that you can build. Because Terriermon can also go into Antilamon, which is the dark one. You remember from the movie? And then you'd end up with a dark Digimon, but then you better have a dark Digimon with holy moves on it, and it's like, strats. The evil Benoit. Yes, the evil one is in the game. Both, which is not interesting. You can be both the good and the bad one. Literally, just like how there's Black War Greymon and regular War Greymon. You can be Cherubimon, good, which is light vaccine type, and you can be the bad one, which is Dark Virus. But they're in the same branch, so you can just between the two. So you can end up with a bunch of holy stuff on a dark guy, or a bunch of dark moves on a holy one. It's very malleable, which is kind of fun. Which is again why Spook actually says he prefers Digimon to Pokemon, because there's way more. What is that beeping noise? Okay, you guys can't hear that. Once I get a good champion grade at farming area, I'll start doing that kind of thing where one or two Digi can sweep and then put all the others I'm evolving into reserves. Yes. It's a good way to do it. Like I said, I've got like a mega in one of my Digi farms. because my Digifarm is just passively like giving them stats and XP while I'm also doing stuff, and I literally just make it go up and down into whatever. I'm not even like thinking too hard about what I want it to be, so it's just getting like a bunch of different stuff. So it's going up and down and up and down, which is pretty neat. Okay, I've just made this like a loop, but I don't really know what else to do there. Also, I just realised how, in comparison to the hourglass, it's actually very small. I guess I was kind of going for like a carabiner kind of thing, of like, this is how you attach it. Ooh. Promise I will never make you feel alone. Evil Benoit. Yeah, there's good Digi. There's lots of good Digimon. So it's hard to pick one. Or even three. I have a Flamedramon in my reserve, and which is pretty cool because I love Flamedramon, but unfortunately, he doesn't go anywhere after that because he's an armor evolution. Flamedramon doesn't technically digivolve into anything. So I feel like he's gonna plateau at a certain point of he just won't be that strong. But I've just got him because he's cool. I really don't know what to be doing with this, honestly. Just leave it like that, I guess? Is it literally just, just put it on a loop? And then people can work out themselves how they want to have it put on? I don't know. I don't think that it's got enough loops because it's looking a bit angular. Remember when we used to dance? There we go, that's a smoother shape. And we would sing together songs unsung. Okay. Let's make you a little bit bigger. Catch up and ride the dragon's wings. Like that. I'm probably playing it again in a way that would infuriate Spook because he can be so tactical. Where I'm just like, sure, that sounds cool. Big number go burr. But my Pokemon brain at least is like, type variety will probably be helpful. So I don't end up type locked. What? So the area that I was playing in when I checked it the weekend, I wasn't at strength level where I was one-shotting things, but I was about two-shotting them. So I was like, that's probably a decent enough strength level to actually continue with whatever the story is doing at the moment. Let's actually, like, lower this down. Mm. My fun! It is my brother. Oh, he's already got a second car seat for the second little one. Bless. I'm just trying to think. When's it due? It's two months, I think. I think it's due in July, isn't it? Yeah, 2 months. 2 months until a second one. Second, yes. There are several things that I feel like I could say, but because it's my brother, I probably shouldn't. But yes. Hello, Growlithe. Yes. My brother has a second one on the way. Following briefly before my next appointment. Oh, hello. Hope your day's going well. Good for them, yes. It is apparently going to be a little boy. And so they have both said that they are very happy to stop there with a little boy and a little girl. And he's just sent a photo that he has bought a second car seat. So I will have a niece and a nephew. You'll get to see them both, because they'll both be at the wedding. They are the exception to the no kids rule. Because one, they're my family, and two, who's going to look after them? Because the entire family is at the wedding. Hope your day is going well too. It is. It is. I had a nice chill morning. I woke up at a decent time for once. So thumbs up. So I wasn't rushing. I was able to just enjoy my breakfast. Sat out in the garden, went for a walk. Enjoyed some of the sun. Enjoying the new audiobook I'm listening to, because I got my monthly credit from Audible. So yes. Having a good time. It's good. Yes, I can't. I mean, it's been so many months ago. I'm genuinely like, did I not mention it? I might have mentioned it. I might not have. But yeah, when they came to visit for Christmas, it was a surprise. We were expecting another one. It was like, oh, congrats. I think I just want to leave it as like a loop. Like that. Yeah, I might just leave it like a loop. And that gives people the option to just sort of like, have it latch through something. I don't know. I hadn't thought that far ahead, weirdly. But there we go. I think that is actually the hourglass, like, with all of its stuff. And you can see inside, there's stars inside. Woo. There's stars inside of it. So, we're going to increment. Save as. 5. Combine. I've got caps lock on apparently. Combine. 0.5. There we go. Although I have realised, actually, thinking of like, I'll probably just do this tonight. I think VODs have fallen behind again because of me taking several days off around my birthday. I think the VOD backlog has run out, so I need to spend some time getting the stream VODs put up on YouTube. But part of me does always, there's like a very small voice that is always like, is it even worth doing the VODs? But I can see that like they get views, and then very occasionally I do actually have friends be like, I was watching this VOD and blah 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 blah, and I was like, oh, people do watch them, so it is worth doing. And to be fair, like I literally watch the VODs of other streams that I miss, especially some of the pirate software ones actually. So it's like there's a market for them. Market, quote unquote. There's an audience for them. That's probably the correct word. There's an audience for the VODs. There we go. I actually had an email inquiry from someone. Rare occurrence. Been talking to them. Looks like it might be a legit one. It's one of those things where it's like sometimes it's like, especially in this day and age, and annoyingly, it's like you got to try to judge people, but they seem genuine. And I have advised them to join the Discord. Sneeze. Sneezing a lot. I think you mentioned the news of them to me, so I'm delighted all the same. Thank you. It's not one of those weird, because I don't know. I think it's just me as a person. It's not the kind of thing that I go around and individually tell people. So I'll have just mentioned it on a stream. Is probably what will have happened. Because I've said this before. I have this problem with my family where they're like, you don't tell us stuff, and I'm like, sorry. So so don't be surprised. Which is funny enough for the funny enough that's the thing that we that I've pointed out with Core of like the main giveaway that Core is on the neurodivergent spectrum is Core does not volunteer any information. You have to ask them. Digimon music. I do the same thing. You didn't tell us. You didn't ask. How are people supposed to know to ask? Brains are stupid. Yes. Yes, my niece should be. As it should be. My niece has now, as of I think last week, actually taken her first independent steps. So she'll be walking at the wedding. So my brother is going to be having a fun time keeping an eye on her, I'm sure. And my future nephew will be very tiny newborn. Very tiny newborn, because there was a brief moment of concern of, oh, they might not be able to make the wedding because the baby is being born so close, but I believe now it looks like it will be fine. Doctors are telling them it will be okay. It can be a very little baby. Whom I can't imagine is going to stay long because it's going to be loud and it's going to be noisy and there's going to be lots of people, which I imagine Babby will not be too happy about. Yeah, let's go with that. I have encountered the isekai truck ghost. I think I've forgotten about that bit. Jeez. I definitely do need to, watch a recap video. Lots of yawning. It's the heat. Makes the sneepus. Right, so we're now combining everything. Forgot about the mirror modifier. Modifier. Apply. A little bit of pinching. Okay. Apply. What else? You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. Nothing else with a modifier? No. Okay. Stars inside. In my brain, every time I turn on the transparency briefly and I see the stars inside, it fires a neuron of oh, the stars, they look so nice in the hourglass. Plus. Please, oh baby, don't go. Clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Right. And now, ironically, now that everything is combined, everything needs to be separated. First, UV jump scare. Fucking hell. Ah! FNAF jump scare noise. Ugh. The string is UV'd. You need to be UV'd. Let's see. Is quite simple. Edge. Let's see. Full and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Whatever lies beyond this morning. I just had a thought. Because the inside is going to be transparent, you're going to be able to see up there. I need to fill that in. So the bottom, it's not as big a problem because there's the sand. A little later on. Things like before. Okay, so I just want to grab this edge, extrude it, and scale it inwards. Oh, why has it not done that? Inwards like that. Okay, that's all I need to do for the bottom. And I gotta make sure that the normals are facing the correct way. So you can see there that this sand is gonna cut through it. But the top one I need to do all the way. Okay, but face mode. Where are we? Face orientation. Why are you not showing me my face orientation? It's because I have X-ray on, is that why? There we go. So this is all blue. Good. I need to come in here. There we go. Haha. The inside is all red. Good. That sand is blue, and that base is blue. That's what I needed to check. I need that base bit to be blue. And the stars are all blue as well. Good, excellent. Now I'm gonna imagine that this is gonna be a plane. Okay, how is best for me to do this? If anything, I want it to try to mirror how I did the top. This is very awkward that I'm doing this now because I forgot that looking through the glass of the hourglass, you would be able to see the top. Okay, so you Actually really, really freaking awkward. Curse my past self. You and you. I need this to be edge, not face. Edge, edge. Edge, edge. Bridge, excellent. That's rather nice. Okay, and then we are going to edge there. An edge there. And an edge there. Bring those both in. And then edge, bridge, edge. Always lend a hand. Bridge, excellent. Okay, and then right, I don't think bridge. No, it's not. Bridge isn't going to work here. I need fill. Loops are not connected by wire-bound edges. What do you mean? What does that mean? Yeah. It's not wanting to do this on any of them, is it? Not doing it the way I want it to, at least. No, okay, doesn't want to do it at all. So we're just going to have to do it this way. Because frankly, I don't want to bother with the other way. Can hear the birds. There we go. And it is blue, which is the way it needs to be. Oh, I'm upside down somehow. So if we delete you and just the two most external ones, so you and you, you and you, you and you, you and you, you and you. Wait, no. reference my own work, just print screen that over to another screen. Excuse me. One, two, three. Okay, it is the same amount. I gotta delete both of them. That's why my brain wasn't registering it. Because we can save on poly count here. Dissolve edges. And then we pull out a knife. To about there and there. A knife! Hi, pirate! How's your day going? So doing it this way, we've translated, what was it? It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've translated 6 into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This melody like gives me feelings because it's the end of Everhood. There we go. Blah, we zoom out. Okay. The other day off due to flooding. This is only day 2 of a 5-day-long rain. Oh, yikes. Ever 2 is okay, but goddamn does Everhood the ending slap. Yes. I do. This is going to be the thing. I love them both. I do think the first one is probably the better one. But I love both of them. Ugh. Man, I love the first Everhood, man. First Everhood is definitely going to be on that list of, like, what games would you play for the first time again? It'd be Everhood. Okay, now that that is fixed. I'm going to increment. I'm going to do number 6. Substance. I've got caps lock again, somehow. Every time I'm doing 3D modeling, I somehow end up with caps lock on. Substance. Now that we've spent 20 minutes combining everything, we're now going to dissect it all. Let's put you over there. Let me turn this off. We don't need face orientation anymore. No, I'm gonna have to get this asset and figure out how to put it on for virality. Well, I suppose in theory, you just have to like put this loop on where like your belt is. That's the idea. In theory. I haven't got to the technical side of it yet. We're still on the artistic side of it. I think the easy way to do this rather than pulling all of those bits out would be to grab this and pull this bit out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, John. There we go. Like that. That's cute. You'd think I won't figure out a way to fuck it up. God damn it. Yeah. I think this is going to cost more than the scarf just because it's so much more noodly. Of like, you know, the scarf is just a long tube, essentially. You know, modelling the scarf itself didn't take too long, whereas, I mean, look at all the little bits that are on this. Look at all the little bits. So even though it's a smaller asset, I think it's probably I'm gonna need to charge more for it, just for my own sake more than anything else. Did you say the tube? The tube! The tube! Hey PK, have you played Outer Wilds? I have. And what did you think? I have not played it, but I recently watched a playthrough of it, and I'm like, that's a good game. That's a good game. I am changed. I forgot that this fella's in there. I think that one's supposed to be deleted. Oops. Yep, I forgot that one is in there. Also, internal faces. You, and you. Fucking get out of here. And you, large boy. Separate selection. Star. It's good I did get lost more times than I like to admit. That's fair. I think I would have gotten lost and stuck on quite a few things as well. The playthrough that I watched was by someone who I don't know whether they would admit it, but I think of them as being quite a smart person. Um, you guys don't need to be marked sharp either. And yeah, I enjoyed watching it, and hyper focus unlocked. Ended up going through like the wiki and stuff like that. It seemed like it was a good game. It was a good game. It's a good game. What is happening in here to make you look like that, or is it literally just the shade? I think it's literally just the shade. Okay. Valid. Yep. New hyperfocus unlocked. Okay, don't need you. I've just realised. It is pointless me dissecting it all. I haven't done the UVs yet. Revert back. We revert back. The UVs weren't done. Got ahead of myself. I think these are already marked sharp, but I also can't tell because of the UV seam. Life's imperfections, born of the years. Why do you not look like you've been marked sharp? That's very bizarre. Tonight. Yeah, you don't look like you've been marked sharp, even though I just went through the process of marking sharp. Interesting. Blah, blah, blah. UV jump scare. Blah. Ah, that's nicer, isn't it? I just hit the microphone, I think, then. Sorry. That's nicer. That's already a lot nicer. Ugh. Do I want to leave it like that? Because it's not like this is a It's not like this is an avatar or like a t-shirt or something. Got these flat disc bits, which I need. What are you? You the sand? That's probably the sand at the bottom that I can't see. Yes. Excuse me. Silence phone. It is an email from a Kickstarter that I am actually ignoring because I don't have the money for it. But they're emailing me because I backed their last one. And they're like, hey, we have another Kickstarter. I'm like, good for you. I wish you well. I don't have the money for that. Brr, 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 brr. Mm-hmm. You can tell I'm planning to open Substance Painter later because the avatars aren't on. What are all these little bits? Are these little bits all stars? Yeah, they're all teeny tiny bits of stars. Make some of them a little bigger. I have the space for it. Especially, let's have a look, see. These little guys here are especially little. Let's make them a bit bigger. Grab. Rotate. Because there's space up here. So why not use it? Let's grab you. Put you there. glancing over at chat and just seeing like, the usual stuff is happening, I see. No cause for concern. Right, I think the important part I would like to know is that the top or the bottom? That is the bottom. Good. Which bit is... That is the front. Rotate you so that it's there. Actually, I'm going to rotate you so that you are the other way around. Like that. Yes. Yes. And then from the top, we'd like the same. So you go straight up like that. There we go. You are that way around. Wow, like that. Okay. Okay. I should probably import my UV checker. Wherever the hell I put it. Every time. Blender. Files. UV checker. Okay. Okay, maybe some mini. Okay. Color into base color. Pretty. Let's turn the alpha up. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that is interesting. Don't know why it looks like that. Why do you look like that? Is not blue the outer face, or have I gotten my faces mixed up? Mayhap. Mayhap my faces are mixed up. Which means we just go like this. Mesh, normals, flip. That does not look like it fixed it. Why do you look like this? Why? 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 Just why? Alpha blend? Opaque. There we go. Face orientation off. Okay. Okay. That looks relatively straight, from the front at least. So we can see that these are like, you know, at least straight on. Let's drink some water. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say. You know what? That probably counts as a vocal stim. I'll give you that one for free. I was just doing myself. We're all neurodivergent down here. Wow. Wow. I'm going to flip this so it is that way around. So I'm having a bit of a more logical think about this. I'm not planning to set up, and once again, I'm not planning to set up any audio link on this, but it's occurring to me of like, if someone does, I can try to be accommodating. Which means I am trying to make these bits be the correct way round. So that when it goes from the top of the UV to the bottom, the UV works. Hi, Cash! Good morning, afternoon, / time appropriate greeting. How you doing? Okay, there's that bit. That just goes round. I'm fine with that just going round. That's this bit, okay? If everybody's a thing, then nobody is a thing. Maybe. Does that mean we're not human? If we're all human? This is the wrong question to ask to a group of furries. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna grab you and your other half. So that you two are together. Mm-hmm. again, I'm going to have this be this way up. The upright, just because it's one of the bigger ones. Grab you. Gonna move you out there just a sec. What? Have you like that? What? I'm not human, I'm just a little guy. They're just a little guy. They're just a creature. Okay, that's the two half of that moon. I'm not too fussed about that because one is literally back-facing, I think. So... because my teeny tiny hands, I can't physically reach Shift and L at the same time. I can't tell if I should try to relax this bit. Relaxing never works the way I want it to. Nope. Okay. It's not doing an awful job of it. Brain. Brain. I select this and I did a cylinder projection on it. Then we have it like that instead. That's tidier. Instead of trying to manually unpick it. There we go. Like that. So that if we have like one of those line emissions where it like does a little flash down it, the flash actually goes down instead of like across or some weird direction. Okay. What else? What else? Save that for a sec. Also, I'm probably going to need to rename this one because I called it the substance one, and it's not the substance one. This is still just UVs. What else? I guess by that logic, I also want the stars to go down in order as well. Well, that's a problem. That's the sun. Okay. That's also the sun. So that's also part of the sun. Nope, that's part of a big star up the top. That's the part of the sun. Okay, so there's our two bits of the sun, also fine. And they're on the same sort of like level. How best to do this? It's like trying to do a jigsaw puzzle. That is a star. That is a star. Rewind to me 20 minutes ago and it was like, I'll just do auto unwrap. The auto unwrap's fine. It was not fine. Reader, it was not fine. Okay, so you go under you because you are lower in the hourglass. Then our next star is going to be you. You are next up in the hourglass. I can already see that our little central fellow has not been removed again. God damn it, me. Why are you still here? Separate, selection, star. Hide you. You're not part of this. Okay. Wah. You are done. You are done. You are done. So next is you. Like that. And then our next star is going to be this little one, I believe. You there? Didn't know who I'm supposed to be. I still don't know who I'm supposed to be. Look what you made me do. Okay, Hormst is next. Those two are on a very similar level. So I'm going to put them next to one another. No. What? You. Feel free to talk to me, chat, 'cause this is slightly dull. It's dull but methodical. Those cooking emotes they added are menacing. It's a little menacing. I think it's the angle of, like, the face. What's our plan for Friday? Oh, God, it's another week again. Ah. Hmm. When did we last play Party Animals? Because I'm just thinking, I'm literally thinking about my highlights video, and I didn't have any Party Animals clips. So it's been at least a month. So maybe? Last one, I think. It has been a while. It's been a while. Okay, sure. Where's the angle where I can best see this? So if I grab these stars. I can't see them very well, that's a problem. I turn this back on, so it kind of like breaks it a little bit. Is that all of the stars? I think. Nope. No, yes, because that's part of the moon, not the interior. That's all of the stars, okay. Now, here's a riddle to guess if you can from the bells of Notre Dame. Who is the monster and who is the man? Okay. So there's all the stars in, like, height order. Right, and the idea is that they're in height order so that if an emission is fired from the top, it will go top downwards. In theory, We had Jackbox, Monster Hunter, and Luna's, yes. And then technically Repo and VR on my birthday. That was technically on Thursday. At least 1 month, I remember at least one update for it going through between the last time we played. Okay. Alright, well that sounds like a nice easy decision then for once. Create event. Stage channel. Event. I'm making the event. I'm making the event so I don't forget. Party animals. Game night. On Friday at 8 p.m. We're playing Party Animals. RSVP to grab your spot. Because our community games are getting so popular that we can't fit everybody in now. Next. Create event. And then events. At event role. Party animals be upon me. There we go. Event's been made. Yeah. Brr. Winner rotates out of the matchmaking after they get a crown. That's not a bad idea. Blue doesn't because streamer privilege. Well, I'm the one running the event. I'm the one running the event. There is literally nothing stopping you guys from just playing games on yourself. I tell you this every month. But no. You need Mom to organise a play date for you. Right, I need to find a spot to put these in now. This is a slight problem. Put all these crescent moon bits together. Like a nice little crescent sandwich. It's a strawberry. Oh, look, a strawberry. Oh, yeah, strawberry. Oh, strawberry. Oh, yeah. Okay. Definitely getting vocal stim. I said mark it off earlier, but we're definitely having it now. Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 I can, like, have Yubi appear instead. Have Yubi appear. Close. That's closer. Okay, by condensing them a bit closer together, we're fitting them in. These ones feel like they are very large in comparison to all the others. I'm going to squinch them down. You can slot in there. There we go. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it, guys? Kind of forgot about Ferality, but now it's near and buzzing a little, especially because I'll be able to participate the whole weekend. Nice. I have an actual furry convention in between now and Ferality, which is kind of fun. As I can't remember who said it, but one of the people that I know are going, they actually said of like it's great because instead of having post-con depression after Confuzzled, they immediately have Ferality to get over it. And I was like, I hadn't thought of that. Okay. I do want to change the sun. Because, well, look at it. I want that to also flow downwards if I can. The rest of it. Although the diagonal isn't awful, but I think these prongs need to be corrected. Some of them are just wrong. You can kind of see that there's the 16. So even though these guys fit better that way, it's better for us to have them this way round for the flow. Ugh, fitting things in is so hard. Let's put you down there. No. They both need to go up here next to one another. Actually, you. Grabs you. You. Cylinder. Nope. What? You. cylinder. That is not better. I love that this tool doesn't even remotely work how I feel like it should. When you call something the relaxing tool and everything scrunches up, it's like, that's not what relaxing is. Is that why it is? Hmm. Okay. I think I'll leave it. Interesting. No, honestly, my guy, you, I think, need to be stretched a little bit. Like, make you more evenly sized. So you are our red one. You are our orange one. So where is our red? So, nope. Okay, so you belong here. You do not. You do not. Where's our front-facing ones? Because they're our important ones, I feel. You two. You're down there. You're up there. You're a behind bit. You're a behind bit, apparently. You go down here. You're part of the star. Okay. I mostly just want these in the same area more than anything else. We're not even going to make it into Substance Painter today. And here I thought I would be texturing. Wait, why are you like that? That's not what I told you to do. Why are you all separated like that? That is not how you should be. Where's the top? There we go, like that. You can be smaller because you're actually at the back, so you're not going to be seen all that much. Prioritizing. Same with you and you and you. You're all at the back, so you are lower priority. Whew. You thought wrong, evidently. Oh my goodness. God, son, why can't you be like the moon? And now I have to do all of that again. Da, 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 da. Yeah, doing it that way, they're all at least all together. So that star is going to be the moon star. So I'm going to put the moon stars there. I am cursed with wanting to do good work. So he's at the top there, so you be at the top as well. I want them to be on like the same axis. Which one are you? You are that one. Put you down there. Which one are you? You are that one. Don't have to be perfect, I just want it to fit. Okay. Damn, I can't tell what's the top and what's the bottom. That's the bottom, okay. At least when it rotated to the top is pointing to the top. That is the top of that one. And that is the top of that one. Okay, so those two are fine. Okay. Texture-wise, are you thinking very in a very general sense of this piece? If you mean for like a texture that's just a generic hourglass, no, this is very much gonna be Somna tailored. So it's gonna be like blues, purples, gold colors. It is very much going to be Somna themed. As with all my assets, the substance file will be included, so people can recolor it. But the generic will be Somna colored, if that's what you're asking. I think the UVs are actually done now. Ugh. In a way that I am happy with. So that if we have an emission flash sent down, it all goes downwards. And it's going to go sideways on the ring on the top, which I'm fine with, and the ring on the bottom. It spins on there. I think I'm content with that. Ugh. Save. File, save as. We're going to increment. This is going to be version 07. And this one's actually the substance one, because the last one was essentially the UV one. VRC assets. We rename it Somna Hourglass. We're going to rename it 06 UV. rename that file. Had to ask. Yeah. It's fine, no problem. Okay. Jesus. Okay. It's not been rigged yet, but I can rig after a texture, which is fine. And if anything, I want to rig while I have the texture because I'm hoping that the texture is going to give me the transparency. Because currently I've just been using Blender's X-ray to help me see the stars inside. Okay, so now we're actually doing it. Which way's the front? That way's the front. Again, not to scale, because you can resize it in Unity, Blender, and however you want. That is very large, though, so I'm going to scale, like, a little bit already. Like that. Got me thinking it won't be too much job for you to give me a custom clothes Somna theme color. No, it would not. No, there would be a fairly simple recoloring of pre-existing assets. You are correct. So if it hangs off the hip like that, it's a bit big still. So if it hangs off your hip there, and that's the size of your hand. That feels like a good size. Turn that off. Okay, so that's probably more where our size is going to be. Object. So there's our duplicate. Move that further back. And I'm going to grab the bulb, move that forward. Grab you, move you. Gonna grab you, move you there. Grab you, there. You. Come on. Grab it. There we go. Burp, burp. Like that. Do. I've also said in the past that I'm open to what I would call sponsoring asset creation as well. I'll make something for any avatar base that I own, not just the Cobble, any avatar base that I own for a slightly discounted price if I can put it on sale afterwards. Okay. There it is, thoroughly dissected. Interesting. Yes. Because I have an interest in expanding my shop catalog. Because it does seem like the more I do, the more traction we are getting, which is nice. It seems that each product does progressively a little bit better than the last one, with the exception of the Guru on texture, which apparently only one person was interested in. But the clothing-wise, accessory stuff, they seem to get better and better with each one, which is cool to see. People liked the scarf, especially. People really liked the scarf. I'm going to delete this file. I've been debating a backpack so I can pin more trinkets and baubles to my avatar. Oh, that sounds really cute. Little hoarder. Got your little tail bag and a little backpack as well. That's cute. Tell me what you're chasing. Okay, we're going to export a substance FBX. Export. Hourglass substance. See, we're just going to go hourglass substance FBX. Mesh. Selected only. FBX all. Where do you go in a town full of ghosts and everybody knows your name? Okay. Steam. Ooh. We're launching substance. Nobody panic. Jason, tell me what you're chasing. Because the night'll never give you what you want. New. Select file. Somna assets. Hourglass. Hourglass substance. Open. Keep on running. Keep on running. Okay, there it is. Save as. Substance files. Accessories. New folder. Somna. Hourglass. Somna _ hourglass. Save. Okay, texture settings, channels, and we want to add opacity as an option. I don't think I need to include ambient occlusion. You know what? I'll put it in as an anyway because it panels. Ambient occlusion layer. There we go. And emission. Why is emission not in by default? Emissive layer. There we go. You'll be fine, whatever you've been looking for. Right, is there a glass material? Apparently there is not, which I find actually shocking. That Substance doesn't have a default glass material. That is fascinating. Yeah, we've got like clay, concrete, cork, fabric cotton, fabric denim, fabric felt, lace, linen, nylon, seams, woven, footprints, glitter, rust, leather, different types of leather, marble, various types of metal, foil, polished, rusted. No glass? Do you think glass is a pretty common material that people would need? That's very interesting. There's no included glass presets. They want under a smart materials? Glass visor? That's not the same. Glass film, dirty mirror, fiberglass. So we've got a mirror finish. Let's try visor, I guess, and see if I can modify visor. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why does opacity not do anything? Substance painter opacity. Opacity channel. Rough with alpha. Ah! There we go. Okay. So if I add a fill layer. Okay, that does override. Good. That's what I want. So what I'm going to do is go here, add a black mask. Going to select. Select all of that, because that is our glass section. Like that. And just like that, it's already starting to look really fucking cool. I'm just going to call that glass instead of like glass visor. Okay. So we have gold, like really shiny gold there. I guess that's probably a good place to start for like stars and things. Gold! I've struck gold! Although I don't want the, like, roughness on there. For the stars, at least. Yeah, we want it to be, like, a really smooth, shiny... Yeah, like a flawless gold for the stars. I think, like, a flawless gold on the stars is what we want. Gold... stars. So it's literally just this base metal material. Okay, where's our... There's the dissected one. So we're going to do another black mask. And do it like that. Oh, hello. How's it going? Oh, it's looking good. I'm going to put emission on that as well. Yes, yes, it's all coming together. Holy shit! Good lord, what is happening in there? It's going fine, I have a headache, but I'm tired and restless. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you drunk enough water today? That's always my first place to go with headache of, am I dehydrated? Okay. Technically, the sand should also be this colour. I keep referring to it as the sand, but it is like a separate part. It's not separate, I mean, it's part of the star, so... Why does the interior look like that? That's so bizarre. I have to do some normal smoothing in Blender. Let's see. then you've got wood and steel and things like that. I think I want another gold for the frame. Gold frame. Black mask. Which is these bits. Nope, that was incorrect. And this bit up here. Haven't been up very long, maybe 2 hours at most. Oof. That's unfortunate. I thought I'd clipped a little bit there. Clipped that bit. So there's the gold frame. So the top and the bottom, I want to put a Somna sigil on. That's included with the like artist kit. Somebody help me dig up a grave. Actually, that would probably be the easy way to do it, wouldn't it? I do this whole bit. There we go. So it's got like a rim on it. Yeah. Different from the world I'm living in. I'm going to raise the height of this so that we have a lip. You know, we have that little lip appearing there. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me come and dig up a grave? And tone down this gold a little bit so that the stars look extra flashy. Can we get fancy? If I add a fill layer into this, that is only color. Okay. And make that color a, shall we say, a purple. And we add a black mask. Shock and horror. Mask everything. And then I'm going to, using this, do the top half of the bulb, like that. And then we come onto the black mask and we add filter, blur, directional, like that. So our glass has a gradient on it. And I'm going to make this a brighter blue. It looks pretty. It looks pretty. I haven't even finished. It looks pretty. That makes me happy. It makes me happy that it looks so pretty. I think that I'm going to duplicate the frame. I'm going to make it the gold ring, and we're going to make this the ring at the top. Which I hadn't even registered on the UVs, but little happy hops of the avatar, yee. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Clear mask. I saw a video last week about a VTuber talking about showing the difference between him just talking and staying perfectly still and him talking and moving. And I've tried to remember that. So I'm trying to move a little bit more, but also I'm moving because I'm happy anyway. Things that have to be learned. Just grab all of that. Right. Now the tricky thing is, how am I going to do a rope? I think probably by using some sort of fabric. Probably one of these. Fabric wool. I go for like a wool fabric. Tell you what, that kind of looks like a piece of rope. Tell you what, looks like a piece of rope. Hardly needs changing. That's funny. Black mask. We'll change the colour though. Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. What? I kinda need the bathroom, but I've only got 10 minutes of stream left. Okay. I did say I wanted to put Somna sigils on this, so I should probably go find those Somna sigils. Unity. Downloads. Virality Somna. Somna sigils. Substance Painter Alpha. Import resources. Add resources. Let's just copy that. Open. Alpha. Oh, good lord. Prefix / path. I should probably put Somna in there, I guess. Although it says Somna in the name, so if I just search Somna, they'll all come up. Sure, put them in my library so I can access them in other things. Import. Okay. Okay, so another new material. I'm just going to go with colour for now. Purple. I'm going to turn all of these off. Add a black mask. And then this one. Duplicate layer. Which one's the fucking rotate again? Oh, I need to delete that. Delete that part. Nope, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Delete that part there, like that. Hi, Sam! It's like, Fern, I have to go. It's okay. If you're not feeling well, then go look after yourself. It's alright. Hello, Sam. How's your day going? Let's up the height on both of those so that they pop up a little bit. I've arrived after one walk. Excellent. I also enjoy a walk. I'm in the process of remaking a ref for Hisui and Typhlosion, which I have. Nice! Love to see it. I went for purple because it stood out, but I think I'm actually going to go for kind of like a sort of purpley white colour on that. Moon. Sun. Sigil. Moon. Sigil. Rope. I think I'm going to make you orange. Okay. Fill layer. Mask. Hourglass top. New layer. Hourglass bottom. Add black mask. And I'm going to go with pink and blue because those are the two colours on the Dreamweave cloth. The question is, do I want them to be that way around? I think so. I think that is the way around I want them, but I will look at how they look otherwise. Oh, also this is blended here, and it should not. If I just do that, it fixes it. Don't worry about it. Gonna go find some lunch. Bye, y'all. Bye, pirate. I'm gonna be going for dinner in like 3 minutes. I put tape now. Bye. Everybody's getting ready to leave because I'm also getting ready to leave. Let us see. If I put that to Pank, and I put you to blue, maybe that is better, actually. Maybe that is better. I think maybe I might go for like a wood material on that. Mayhap. What kind of wood do we have, if any? Stylized rough wood, stylized wood plain. I'm going ham on the like pre-made materials on this one. Yeah, probably something like that. Just a simple bit of wood grain with the color changed. Yeah, basically kind of like that. Where's copy mask? Copy mask. Paste into mask. Yeah, like that. Right, do I need the pink layer as well, or can I just have this be pink? Doesn't quite achieve the same thing. It makes it a purple colour. Oh no, there we go, it just had to think. Okay. Ah, we can, like, modify the colours there. Okay. Have good food, thank you. Yeah, I really need to go to the bathroom, and it is 5 o'clock, so I am gonna leave that there for today. But goddamn, considering that we were only working on the texture itself for like half an hour because we were doing a bunch of like texture setup instead, that's already looking pretty good. I think I'm cooking, guys. Chat, I think I'm cooking. Gonna post that as a work in progress in Discord. Copy that. Omnipotence. Whips and works. There we go. Okay. Right. Save there. And I am going to leave it there. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Final Fantasy. Because we haven't been in Final Fantasy for 2 weeks. Because I took a day off for my birthday. So, yes, we will be back in FF. And we will be working on this some more on Friday. And we'll probably be seeing if we can get the texture done. Going back into Blender. It needs to be rigged. I haven't rigged it. So we're going to be doing some rigging, most likely. So, yeah, we've got that to look forward to. Right. If not, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is you get up to. And take care. I'll see you when I see you. Bye!